Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies, and I'm wearing one of our shirts, first of all. But this shirt, because of this seam, makes the helmet sit low, so I call it the belly helm. You almost got to raise it up, because this shirt, on me, it fits way better on Scott. On me, I got a bit of a belly. The helmet kind of bulges out. Not the most desired look. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of not the most desired look, ignore this game on the table. Focus on this game. It's called Go Away Monster. This game looks like a briefcase, and it's well worn because when my first son reached age 2, this was the first game I taught him. When my second son, who has Down syndrome, reached age 4, and I'm not going to be able to make this stand back up, he was able to comprehend what it is, and now I've also played it with my grandson and both my sons together. I'm going to tell you what that is in a second, but let me pour this in blind. No idea, it's a whiskey. That's all we know. We're going to taste it, and I'll give you my blind notes. So what is this game again? All right, imagine you have a room, a board that has a room in it with little like shadow boxes on it, and you have a bag. You got to reach in the bag, feel geometric shapes that will match the little shadow areas, like for a bed, a picture, which is an oval, a teddy bear. There's something else on there, I can't remember what it is. And it also, inside this bag that you reach into, or your kids reach into, are little oddly shaped Sesame Street type monsters. You know, think all the Sesame Street kind of cute, cuddly monsters. They don't want to pick out the monsters, so they're trying to mentally figure out what's the shape I'm seeing versus the tactileness of what I'm touching secretly or blindly inside this bag. They pull out a shape. If it matches the shape they're going for, the teddy bear, the picture frame, the bed, they put it into their room. If it's a monster, they have total control over the monster. They get to throw it back into the box, which we call the pit. So you get these cute little 2-, 3-, 4-year-olds yelling, "Go away, monster." And then my son would always, I would say, "Now throw it in the pit." So he would say, "Go away, monster, throw it in the pit." And then he'd chuck this monster back into the box. The whole idea is they learn turn order. They're learning the cognitive differences between visual and shadowed form of items, and then their physical structure. And they're also taking control of their room. It's their room, and they can ban those monsters. And then the monsters are kind of cute, so you got kids that have their favorite monsters and stuff. Great game for kids, even if you don't play games. This is a great one, whether it's your kids, your grandkids, nieces and nephews, when they're small and young. The idea of turn order, basic structure, and the introduction. And then I'll start early on. I don't beat the little kids at the game. I let them get used to the structure. Then, after they've won several, I start beating them. Gets them used to, oh, you didn't win. I won. That's okay. It's about the game. Enough said. Game structure. And I'm getting peed on the nose here. I know a lot of you are like, what? Well, I'm not tuning in for a game channel. That's bonding with board games, by the way. Tuning in for a whiskey channel. Whoa, this is a little weird. It's like a sour peat. I don't know if I've ever had that. It's like a dirty sock. Peat. Whoa. I'm both tantalized. When the first whiff hit me, I was like, great. And I went in deep and I was like, yeah, hold on. My goodness. The sourness here, the dirty feet smell is not pleasant. The first peat, it almost is like, I do a lot of fire pit action. If you go out to the fire pit the day after and maybe it's rained, the soot is wet and a little bit of a wood burnt stink. That's what I'm getting. And something else, maybe a touch of BO. Try that one on. Whoops. Whoa, the flavor is different too. I get peat, but I get almost like a rum sweetness. Very sweet, syrupy sweet. Whoo! Whatever blind offering this is freaky. If I had to guess, I would almost say this is a Scotch Malt Whiskey Society rum offering. I'm getting rum syrup sweetness on the lip. I'm not going to add any water to this. The ABV feels a little bit up there, but it's totally sippable. I'll add a little water. Somebody out there is like, add water. See what it does to it. Experiment with your whiskey. Play with your whiskey. Well, that's what we agree with here. We want to play with our whiskey. Big old drop. Big old drop just went in. All right. The nose is still freaky. This is a freaky nose. I do not like this nose. I get sour, wet wood with a touch of BO and peat. Kind of jacking me with the peat. I love the peat. From a distance, I just get peat. As soon as I get in there, I'm not enjoying this at all, folks. I'm sorry, but now this is like this is like when I had medicine and Mom would throw honey in it. So it's sweet. Not good. Oh no, come on. No way. Something went bad with this. This is saying Ardbeg Uigeadail. I love the Ugie. Oh, this is why. Plus, someone has put 10% sherry in it. So it's an Ardbeg Ugie, which I love. And then they went and put sherry in here, like straight sherry. 10% of this is sherry. My goodness. And I know who does this. I bet you this is his, but I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Shoot, he was on the first 12 hours of Boom. If it's you, woo! I'm not drinking any more of this. I love Ardbeg. I love Uigeadail. Huh. Maybe 2% sherry. Don't put 10 in. The sherry is just funked it up. Funked it up. Yuck. One more try. No. God dang. There are rare times when I probably dump something out. This is getting dumped. The Ugie keeps beckoning me in. The sweetness on top of the sourness is just, ugh. Ugh. Terrible. But Go Away Monster is not terrible. If you got grandkids, you got kids. Heck, if you got the inner spirit of a child in you like I do, get Go Away Monster. There was nothing sweeter than when I had not played this with my son, Seth, with Down syndrome yet. He had seen it. I think he'd seen, I can't know where, but he found it. He comes walking out with it in briefcase style and says, game, game. He's not, his verbal skills are behind. Game. And I was darn near, whoop, I got emotional. We played, he got it. I'm thinking, why didn't I play this with him sooner? I felt like he wasn't ready. He was ready. He brought it to me. Boom. Go Away Monster. Scotch it. You Scotch gods. Don't do 10% sherry in your Uigeadail. Not a good combination. See you guys. Bye. This one was good as far as video, not whiskey.